Just like real racing, sim racing as a hobby is not exactly cheap, which is why today we're going to check out something that Logitech just launched, which is the G923, aimed to make a sim racing for everybody at a very accessible 1,990 ringgit. Which is why today I'm going to make all of us racing sims and get our hearts racing for the racing sim queen, Miss Leona Chin.
Okay. Yo, nice place way.
Okay, we got many colors. Okay, so we have a few questions for you today. I'm gonna be here. Okay, first one. How long have you been racing?
I've been racing for more than 12 years.
Wow, that's longer than some of you have been alive. But you know what? That's not saying that she's old. You know why not?
Why?
She's been racing for 12 years, but she look forever 21. See, the number can flip. Good.
Oh yeah, 21, 12.
Chinese people can flip one. Asians live forever. Second question. When's the last time you sim raced?
Last Thursday, because I do a race E1 championship, so it's every Thursday.
And then that one is the one that is organized by our good friend Alex Yong, right?
Yes. Alex Yong is the commentator for F1 now.
Okay, he's now a commentator. F1 people also play sim racing. It means that it has been brought to a next level, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you were telling me that you saw some really young competitors in the one.
Yes, in E1 championship, there's really young drivers. I think around 12 years old, they are also competing and they are even faster than me.
Actually, in esports, right, they did say that competitors that are at a younger age, like before 21 and stuff like that, they have a competitive advantage in especially shooter games. Do you see that in sim racing?
Yeah, their reactions are faster. They have so much time because they are students or they are still studying.
But now MCO, everybody got time.
Yeah, so they train
so you also can
many
train
hours.
Them. Finally, this question is actually quite interesting. What is the difference between real racing and sim racing?
So real racing, you get to drive a real car, you sit into a real car and you feel the heat and also the G-force, which is when you turn the corner, you feel like your body is like leaning left and right. That is like the G-force. In sim racing, you sit in the aircon room, you can enjoy the things, and then when you're driving and you crash, you can just press restart. So
you're basically saying that sim racing is not as hot because real car hot ma.
Yeah, it requires a lot of strength
and adrenaline. Do you think that sim racing is going to be a tool in the future, especially when it comes to training new drivers and stuff like that?
Yes. I used to use it for training because I do racing and sometimes I'm not familiar with the tracks that I'm going to go in the future. So like going to Korea or go to Buriram, Thailand. So I will download the tracks on the game and practice online. Practice how the braking points is, the racing lines, and how the turns are, so that when I reach to Korea or Thailand, then
you're more familiar.
The time shortens so I can catch up faster.
Okay, today what we have here is a very interesting product from Logitech. Have you been using any of their Logitech products for sim racing before?
I use the Logitech G27, which is quite old.
Quite old, yes.
Yeah.
Then after that, they released the G29 and the G920, and then now this is the G923, which is the newest one. Apparently, it comes with a new layer of force feedback called TrueForce. Basically, it's supposed to take all the physics and audio sample data from games that are supporting this platform, and then give you more real sensations and good vibes.
So cool.
You say like your real car got vibes, right? This one also got vibration.
Yeah, that's what you need, some realistic stuff.
Yeah.
When you're driving.
Correct. Must be real. The G923.
Yes.
Let's test it out. The force is strong in this one. As you can see, she is making a corner right now, and the corner is not fighting back because why? She very strong, the corner scared. And then you can see the green curve at the side. Why so green? Because your mother green. And then when we're going straight forward, you see what? People cheering on the left side. Don't have, it's just tense. I am imagining things because her driving so gengchao that my brain cannot compute all the blur things on the left, on the right, on all the sides. Do you like the construction of the wheel? Does it feel solid?
Yes, it feels solid because you're driving, you might drive for many hours because gaming might be endurance race. So make sure the hand won't be tired.
The spokes are made from a durable anodized aluminum and it's covered with a hand-stitched leather. Does it feel comfortable to your hand?
Yeah, feels like a real steering wheel.
Right. How's the padding on that?
Hard and soft at the same time.
Moving inwards, we have the shifter pedals made from stainless steel and a brushed finish. Does it feel comfortable as well?
Yeah, it's reachable.
Okay, so no matter if your hand big, hand small, no issue. The shaft itself is made from steel, so it's going to be quite strong. And as you can see, Leona has been very rough with it, Wet, no
go
problem.
faster.
Next, the wheel uses a Hall effect steering sensor that uses magnets to accurately detect the position of your wheel.
Oh.
Is it accurate? Do you find
Yeah.
when you shift it and stuff like that?
You didn't need to calibrate much, just log in and play the game.
Plug and play, which is good. Next, let's talk about Logitech's self-calibrating pedals. The frames and arms are built with cold rolled steel while the pedal faces use stainless steel with a brush finish similar to the pedal shifters. The pedal piston sleeves are actually made from POM, a kind of thermoplastic for precision parts needing high stiffness. The brake pedal uses a non-linear system that mimics pressure-sensitive brake pedals in race cars for accurate brake control, which is vital for cornering. And finally, the base uses a patented carpet grip system and textured heel grip to provide a reliable grip. I do recommend that you set this up against a wall if you can, or you just go to Mr. DIY and buy some sort of rubberized mat and put it underneath so that you have the smallest chance of this thing fighting back and then going away.
But the brakes are good. I mean, for racing wise, the brakes are very important because you want to feel the brakes when you're driving. Brakes is very tough and I can feel a lot of load on it. For the accelerator, it's just very sensitive, just a bit.
Then you fly already.
Yeah.
Have you tried any other products at this price point that has a complete solution? Like, I mean, you don't need a rig basically.
No, this is like the most affordable one.
And accessible as well, right?
Yeah, because it's compatible with all kind of platform. Okay. So like the ones I'm using might only be for PC.
Okay.
Cannot use for PS.
Okay.
But if I get this, I can use it for both.
So now that Leona has had the chance to properly test out this G923, let's see what's the verdict. Okay, firstly, let's look at the pros, okay? What do you like about this thing?
I like that it is compatible with all kind of platforms.
Okay, so cross-platform compatibility. Okay.
And feel and touch very premium.
Okay, so it's a good build quality.
The brakes are good compared to previous
versions. They have been improved, right?
Yes, has better force feedback from previous
better
versions.
Force feedback. How accurate is the wheel when it comes to the tracking as you?
So I turn left and right. It's quite real. It depends on the game. So you have to set up the game to make sure the steering angle is correct. So once you get it, then it's
so basically perfect. You're not say don't be a noob. If you don't know how to set up a game properly, don't complain the thing is not working. Set up properly first, then only try, right?
Yeah, I think it's the best kind of steering wheel for beginners to start off.
Okay, and what do you think about the price for the entire system that they are giving you?
Is okay, affordable.
Affordable for the whole system.
Yeah, it's for the basic set.
And also this thing is rather compact and portable, so you can actually bring it to parties wherever you can just chill and play.
Yeah,
games.
you're right. I can bring it to parties and can have a what's that called? Sleepover.
LAN party.
A LAN party.
LAN party.
Not sleepover, sorry.
Okay, what are the minor things that you don't like about the system?
This one looks kind of old. Like it's
They didn't. Okay, you're talking about this, the shell here, the chassis.
I mean, it looks like the previous model never changed any design. That's all.
I mean, like for me, there's one gripe lah, is that the rubber feet for the pedal could be stronger. Now, it's not something you cannot solve easily by either buying a 10 ringgit rubber mat and then just put it underneath it. It's gonna help, as well as sticking it to a wall, where a lot of you guys are doing anyways if you have a PC and you don't have a rig, right? So I hope that in future iterations they add bigger rubber pads underneath it. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. You
8
8 out of 10. So we got an average of 8.25 out of 10. Still a very solid score. It's a very #cheap buy option for me because only under 2,000 ringgit. So I'm going to say goodbye to her and I'm going to call Logitech buy another set so I can bring home. Because this one we're going to give to Leona to go home and test out and see how far she can bring her sim racing game.
Yes. This one I will use it for my PS4.
PS5.
I haven't get a PS5. Soon.
If you thought this video is awesome, don't forget to give it a like and share, and also leave a comment down below if you think that Leona is cooler than your sister, mom, friend, everybody else. Anyways, also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and subscribe to all of Leona's platform. Follow her on Instagram lah, Facebook lah, YouTube lah. As long as you don't follow home, can already, right?
Don't stalk me, thank you.
I don't please. I don't like that. Hey, have some manners, okay? It's Malaysia. Kita ada budi bahasa. Right? We would like to thank Logitech for actually sponsoring this video and letting us check out their stuff and letting us have an honest feedback on their product. So anyways, if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and then follow her on all our platforms. And also, I will see you in the next one.